Okay.
All right. Well.
All right.
Where's Mike? We gotta set this. We gotta do this podcast, man.
Yeah, Mike's always late, man. It's always Mike.
Always late. Always.
It's always.
Oh wait. There it comes. Wait. What the hell?
Hello?
What the hell?
Guys, you didn't wear costumes?
We missed the memo.
It's an amazing episode.
Woo! It's spooky season.
I brought pumpkin Oreos.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
All right, hello. Welcome to Geeks at the Nerd Table, episode 37. This is, there was a memo that went out that this is our Halloween episode. Obviously, I'm the only one who's basic enough to remember to wear a Halloween costume and bring the pumpkins.
Not true. I did bring a gift. The Youngling Killer 3000. And skadoosh.
Kevin had a good run. He's one with the Force.
I'm one with the Force and the Force is with me.
Exactly. I will haunt all of you.
So, as you heard, we got George over here.
What's up, peoples?
We got Bat Mike. Swear to me. Bat Mike. And we got Kev.
Dead Kev.
Hi. Yeah. I am wearing
dead.
a costume. I'm wearing it. I'm being as an emo podcaster.
There you go.
Now all I need is my fingernail paint. I don't have it.
Hey, Kev.
Yeah.
Shut up. And we're back.
All right, guys. Look, I need you to be serious.
I'm serious now.
This is...
I can't not be serious with the
Be
cow.
serious.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's got me now.
Oh, boy. So,
What a mess.
all day, man. Hot Mess Express.
It's good to be back. I
Hot
missed you
Mess
guys.
Express. Mike back at with the dad jokes.
All day, baby.
You traded Larry and Frank, and you got me back. So it's good to be back.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, I was
shoot.
under the weather.
Under the weather in Miami, like
was in
just
Miami.
Florida. You were in Florida.
Yes.
Jerk.
Great time.
Terrible.
Sorry.
All right. Well, gentlemen, we have to get a little serious here. We have to talk about Loki.
Loki.
Yes. Let's go.
Let's go.
So, I never quite finished any of the episodes of season 1 because they put me to sleep. Sorry, guys. But season 2 has had me on my feet, on my
You
toes.
skipped season 1 only and to watch season 2?
Most of it, yeah. I fell asleep.
Wait, why wouldn't you watch season 1?
Because I got other
It
things to do.
sets up the setup.
I picked it up, man. Hit the ground running.
He got the spark notes.
Hit the ground running. Yeah. But it's been so good. And there's only 2 episodes left. Have we talked about Loki at all?
Is it
Yeah,
two-
it's only 6 episodes.
I don't know.
Okay.
Did you guys talk about it last week?
Oh.
Now we talked about Ahsoka.
We had the whole episode of Ahsoka.
Pretty much.
No, we did talk about Loki.
You did. I was
We
gonna say
did.
you guys did a
We're
little bit
all
on
mine.
the.
It was just
the web
yes.
episode. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did a little bit.
My brain.
That was
is
at that point.
scattered.
We had only episode 1, 2, and 3 at that time, though.
Was it?
Yeah. So like
the first 2 episodes.
the first 2 episodes. Right.
That's
So
what it was. Yeah, because I
technically-
didn't watch any of it. And,
Wait, so that means we got 3, 4, 5, and 6 to talk about?
no.
Oh wait, no.
4,
3 and
5, and
4.
6 are this week and next week.
Oh, okay. So we only got 3 and 4. Where
Yeah.
the heck am I at?
Dude, you got
way
a
to get
lot
ready
on
for
your
it.
mind,
I'm
pal.
over here looking into the future and stuff. I'm like, yeah, we got episode 6. No, we don't, bro. Where you been at?
And then we got the Marvels next week.
Huh.
Yeah, me and Mike were actually talking about that earlier. I'm like, when is the Marvels coming out again?
I'm only going to see it because Brie Larson.
I'm only going because it's
kinda cute.
It continues with the story.
No, not a Brie Larson fan.
No.
So Loki.
Yeah,
Loki!
Yeah,
All right.
God damn it.
All right, cool. So yeah,
So, as the guy who kind of, again, hit the ground running with it,
that's Loki.
what has been most impressive to me is Jason Majors.
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors.
Whoa, skadoosh.
Jason Majors, is he like the $6 million man? We're not going to go off on that
We're
tangent.
not going off on that yet.
But
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors. Holy
Kang.
smokes. Can I watch that guy read the phone book?
Killing it. This guy has been so good
he's
as
so
Victor
good.
Timely. Like, I didn't expect, like, so, all right, we remember him from Quantum Mania. He was the baddie, right? This dude
Not
was
even
like,
that. We got him before that. We got him in the first season of Loki at the end.
but the extent of this guy's acting skills, he went and did He Who Remains, and is very like almost, I don't know, just sophisticated. He's a smart guy. You know what I mean? And then we get the scientific one with Victor Timely, and he's a nervous wreck. Like he's a nervous wreck, and he does it so well. Like he's just like and
He's got the little stutter.
The little stutter. It's so good. It's so good. And then we got him in Ant-Man Quantumania as the main Kang variant. But dude, the extent
we gotta come back to that Quantumanium stuff because there's some connections
There's
there.
a lot of connections coming in from this.
So, what do you think happened at the end of that last episode?
He went to spaghetti.
I'm not talking about yes. But I'm talking about what I heard was these next 2 episodes are going to be very gut wrenching and it's going to tear our hearts apart.
Bro, I got
Now,
torn
what does
apart.
that mean for Loki, for all the TVA, and the future of this multiverse saga?
Let me start off by saying, ending it like that, and with the hints that they gave in the episodes, it was easy enough for me to pick up, like, oh my God, what is going to happen? Should I go into it?
Continue, sir.
That is exactly how we get our Council of Kangs all across the multiverse. His consciousness, I forget what they called it, to open the doors.
The temporal thing or something like that? Are you talking about that?
Yeah. So his consciousness went into that. He turned into spaghetti, got spread across the multiverse, and that's how we get our infinite number of Kangs, right?
Oh.
Am I the only one? Really?
I didn't even think of it like that.
Oh, dude, that is
you know
exactly
what?
how I took it.
I completely took that whole thing differently, and it was throughout the episode.
Like-
and this is something that I just saw. It was kind of like little sprinkles here and there. How many people got pruned in this last episode?
Aren't they in the trillions?
Well, in theory, just for the main cast, we had like 4 people get pruned in this episode. And
Did
then it
we?
had
We finally got to see
Renslayer?
what happened to Loki, how he got proved, but it was actually himself.
Well, that was one thing. But here's my crazy part, though. So there's a theory going around that temporal space is a larger version of the pruning stick. And so there's a theory going on that the pruning doesn't actually get rid of them from the timeline. It just throws them somewhere else into a vacant space. Kind of like how we saw Loki in that one season, or in last season, where he went into like that one spot and all his other Lokis were there. I think that happens to all these other characters too. Because there's no way we got rid of Renslayer that easily. There's no way.
No, not unless everything starts over again.
Well, I mean, they do say that this timeline is a giant loop, but then, but what if it's like
it's just the way it ended too, because it was like you had that like theatrical moment and it just cuts.
I know,
And it just
Dude,
just
he was
cuts.
going
It
like
was
ham
silence.
too. He started running, and
Yeah.
he had that like look at determination, and then poof, spaghetti.
That
Dude.
kind of gave me like an Infinity War type of moment.
no, that gave me when Wanda decided to take Mr. Fantastic and split him into spaghetti noodles. That's exactly what that was.
Boy, Marvel loves their noodles.
But if you look into Quantumania, when Ant-Man got close to Loki's, or not Loki,
King.
Kang's chair, whatever that was, that little temporal
time chair?
Yeah, that's when he started turning the spaghetti, and all the variants started coming out.
Oh,
So that's why I think that's how Kang gets put across the multiverse. And
Interesting.
I
So-
want to see, not to really jump ahead, but I want to see last part of the season. I want to see Loki stumble across the Council of Kangs.
yes, because I want to see
Totally.
Ramatut. You know, like they showed them at the end of
Give us Moon Knight versus that Kang variant.
Ramatut.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't
Give
be
us
surprised.
Moon Knight.
I highly wouldn't be surprised if they make that into a thing.
Make that do a thing, man.
Because you got to start at some point.
do it.
Even though we got all this stuff going on with the actors' strike still going on and everything, unfortunately, but at some point they're gonna have to start bringing this stuff together before Kang Dynasty. We're gonna have to see instances of Ramatut in some form. We're gonna have to see all the other variants of Kang in some form.
Well, real quick though. Well, 2 things. One, is there anything going on with the Jonathan Majors court thing?
No. So here's the good news. He is actually completely expunged of anything that happened with that situation. In fact, the role has been reversed now, and now the girl is being put to court for it was I forgot what they called it.
Misconception?
I don't know if that's what you call it.
Misleading?
Yeah, like her kind of falsifying the whole situation. She's now in court.
The last
So
thing
he's got the upper hand right now.
The last thing I heard about that was she apparently left the U.S. She's not even in the United States no more. They're trying.
She's probably
they
smart
have a
'cause she
warrant
knows
for
that-
her arrest, and
Dude.
she just completely just vanished.
Yeah,
That's what I heard. But that was a while ago.
Dude, this
I
is
don't know.
just a couple days ago. They had it out there that Jonathan Majors actually is completely expunged of all of those accusations or whatever like that, and now they're going after her for all of that stuff.
Well, they had it on camera, and to me, that sounds like good justice and good detective work.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Okay,
it's,
now and the second thing, what's going on with the actor strike? Because the last thing I heard is they still haven't gotten the deal, but they have a week until they could get a deal until they can't talk until 2024.
I don't know. I haven't actually kept up with it, to be honest.
That's
with you.
what
I heard something along the same lines, but I remember originally hearing that the writer strike and the actor strike was supposed to end in January. So I wouldn't be surprised if the actor strike gets resolved in January.
Get it done. Get it done.
No, we need this
Get it
done for the sake of the MCU.
Sick of this crap. Let's go.
And for all the other stuff going on.
Pay
This
your
is the
actors
reason why
what they deserve.
Yes, but God, just see, I'm both. I'm kind of like in between with this. It's like, yeah, they deserve it, but also it's like they're getting so much money already.
But that's not the problem. The problem is these producers and these executives are getting money on top of money for the residuals and the streaming rights and all of this other stuff that the actors aren't getting paid for, that the writers weren't getting paid for.
This is the reason why Deadpool got delayed.
Yes.
Scumbags.
Yes.
Make it right.
Do it.
I mean,
I want Wolverine.
granted, it comes full circle because Captain America's release was May, and then they flip-flopped him in Deadpool, but now it's flip-flopped again.
Just hope that doesn't deter the storyline, because this
I don't think
Deadpool
it
movie is
will.
going to be a really crazy twist.
I think these are two different stories that you can kind of like pull away from Multiverse, because I think Captain America has nothing to do with the Multiverse stuff. So
True.
you could put that to the side and be like, this could be its own movie.
We're back to ground level threats, not
and then you got
cosmic.
Deadpool, where there's so many rumors, speculations of how this movie's going to go and how they're going to bring Deadpool into the multiverse with Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty, and how. Did you guys hear about that little idea of what they have for Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty?
Continue, sir.
So
Go on.
So okay. So the rumors is that for Kang Dynasty, the new Avengers get put together to stop Kang and its variants, but they lose.
Right, I heard that.
So Secret Wars comes up as Deadpool and Wolverine, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, make a team.
The TVA's team.
TVA, but also they said Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Everyone outside of the MCU put a team together and try to stop Kang, and that's what I heard. I'd be down for that. But
I don't see why not. And I think after Secret Wars, aren't they saying that it's going to be a hard reboot of the MCU?
That's what
That's some of the rumors going around.
Because at this point now, once that happens, you're going to get to the point where everything is all in one universe now.
So if we go back and open the comic books, the original Secret Wars did reboot the Marvel Universe.
So it's just getting done in movie form now.
Yes.
Interesting.
I
like it.
That's what I want to see. Kang getting ready to win. All you hear is X gonna give it to you, and then you see Deadpool's come out.
X gonna give it to you. Why gonna give it to you? Dude. But anyway,
great.
back to Loki.
Yeah,
we
we
still
get
have
back
to
to
talk
Loki.
about that, right? So
How awesome is it seeing OB and Timely meet up? That was like probably my favorite thing
They
in
had
all
a
the
nerdgasm.
episodes. Yeah, it was great. There was even I watched it in the subtitles, and it was when Timely like saw him, it says like excitedly gasps.
no, I mean OB and Victor Timely, they were. It's funny. So that was the thing that was confusing to me though. So OB wrote the book.
Yes.
That Victor Timely read. Isn't that like a paradox?
Yes, it is referred to as a
Paradox.
no retroactive something. So in Terminator, John Connor sends Kyle Reese back to Sarah Connor, right? Mm-hmm. Who's John Connor's father?
Don't remember.
Kyle Reese.
Okay.
So if Kyle Reese doesn't get sent back, he doesn't bang Sarah Connor to have. I'm sorry. Hold on. I need to write this out. So Kyle Reese gets sent back by John Connor. Kyle Reese has sex with Sarah Connor to get pregnant with John Connor. So if Kyle Reese was never sent back, then John Connor would never be born. It's one of those timely-wimely things. So
the whole time Kevin's like, he sounds like Blue's Clues.
I'm doing.
Chill. Blue's Clues was my childhood.
I put on the wrong Blue's Clues.
And nobody was blue after that. All I gotta say.
Sorry, children.
Woo! I had to throw that joke in there.
At the same time, it could also be one of those, to go back to the Spider-Man 2099, one of those canon events and one of those locked events.
True. I mean, I thought that was really cool. And then that orb thing he has.
Yeah, I thought that was his chair.
I thought it was his chair too. But what if it actually still is a component of it?
It could be.
Because I was looking at it, I was like, that looks just like his time chair.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to just slam it into that.
I mean, we weren't expecting a lot of things, like him turning into Eddie Spaghetti. Like he runs out. I'm gonna do it. He had such a smile on his face, like he was gonna save the world.
So determined.
He's like, I need to be brave. I need to be brave.
That's what I was trying to think. I couldn't remember what he was saying, but I'm gonna be brave.
Can we also take a moment of Loki's development as a character?
Yes.
My God, it's where he was. Well, I mean, granted, this is the Loki from
2012.
Yeah, and him not having the history of Ragnarok and Dark World and just the bond he had with Thor, it's like he missed all that, and just the fact that he's not a villain, he still has tendencies. But
like that scene when he was
shadows.
Interrogating the guy,
yeah,
and they were about to put him into like that little cube thing that squishes you down.
Meanwhile, they did it again with the other TV.
I kind of wanted to see what that looks like.
Yo,
it might just look like a burst. Like
what was on the bottom of that room?
Bottom of what room?
That room that they squished those people in.
No, it's not that there's nothing underneath the bottom.
There's
of the
grates underneath them. That room has a giant grate system on the bottom.
So you're saying
they just drain people there? And they had that big old vacuum.
That really had grates?
Dude, go back. It is there. The whole floor is like a big grate system.
They were over here making TVA burgers.
Exactly.
I never noticed the grates. I just realized, I thought it just squished it and then it dissipated and it was gone and they just kind of shrunk inside of this thing and just died.
Nah,
also,
bro, they pretty much have a drain in the floor.
It also does help them from cleaning up and everything.
They thought it through, man. I can't even get mad at them now. At least, it would have been cool to see a cleaning lady be like, okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I clean. I sit and watch. Whoops. No. Oh, man.
Gosh.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. And X20.
I'll give it to you. Sorry.
Whatever that girl's name was, the look on her face.
It's pure disgust, bro.
And what was his name? X6? The guy?
Isn't it X5 and X6 or something like that?
Maybe.
Something like that.
You're asking the guy in the Batman mask.
Hello there.
Hello. Their faces, while that was going on, sold it enough for me to keep a PG-13 for disneyplus.
I kind of know. I want to know. I'm just that kind of weird. It's not as bad as as everything's going on, the world's about to blow up, and Mobius goes, I'm gonna get some pie.
Yo, he's such a mood. It's not even funny. The whole world is about to end. And they finally have a little glimpse of there's some hope. He's time to get some pie.
He's over here like, wow, you want to get some pie? It's funny though. They had a designated area just for pie. Just for pie. Dude,
a
it was
whole
so
cafeteria,
funny.
Just pie.
A whole cafeteria.
That's just straight pie.
I wouldn't mind that.
What
at all.
is
I will
up
take
with
key
TVA
lime
in their
pie
pies?
any day of the week.
Yo, TVA is kind of like they're awesome. They know exactly what you need and want every day, and they have a designated room for you.
It's funny what Sylvie literally like snapped on, like, "Oh, you're gonna think about his pie?"
You're damn right.
And I can tell just Mobius sitting there like, "Wow." She doesn't shut up.
Speaking of weird things in the TVA, can we talk about Victor Timely and his utter fascination with the hot cocoa machine?
Well, I mean,
That I thought that was gonna go somewhere, but I do
You know
like my
what's-
hot cocoa, so I understand.
So the issue with that scene was I wasn't sure if he was like in cahoots with Miss Minutes, and that's why that whole thing was set up that way, and it was a way for him to escape, or was it legit like, hey, they captured you, and this is the scene? Like, it just felt like a setup anyway.
I think he was just excited about it because when he did get captured by them, he was scared enough that he completely turned on the dime and was like, "Oh, hi guys, I'm so glad you're okay."
I mean, don't forget too. This is also the guy that was in the 1700s, where
Yeah.
technology is not a thing, or
He's like,
not
"Hot
a thing yet.
Cocoa machine.
And he's just,
And
and he
that-
was just fascinated about TVA in general. He kept telling them like, "Oh, I want to go see this. I want to go see this. I want to see this." Like, no, you'll see the TVA, but you gotta help us first.
Yeah. So the only thing that's thrown me off with this show, right? And
Sylvie's
correct
hair.
me if I'm wrong, right?
Sylvie's
so
hair.
the original Kang story is nothing like this, right? Whereas like the original Kang that we know was Reed Richards' son, grandson, and so like where
Made a whole universe in his bedroom.
right? So like this is the only thing that's throwing me off. So like I understand that yes, Victor Timely is a variant. But is that saying that there is also another variant of him in the future with Reed Richards?
I don't know because I don't think
We
that
don't
has
know
anything
what-
to do with it. Because I think what the He Who Remains set up and his failsafe was to get this book to Victor Timely so he can go through these motions, get shredded, go throughout the. He can get Alfredoed. And then go throughout the multiverse.
Get Alfredoed in temporal
to
sauce.
start. Just sprinkle some cheese on it, sprinkly cheese.
Time cheese.
Jesus, what's with all the?
You don't want no temporal sauce?
Are we not serious enough?
Do you want the cheese? Kevin, do you want the cheese? I want the cheese.
Wait, sprinkly cheese.
Batman wants some cheese.
Get some sprinkly cheese out of my utility belt, Alfred. Alfred, sprinkly cheese.
And then
This is gonna be a long episode.
It is.
I feel like Mike would be that person. Like if his wife goes like, "Hey, you want to go out to this?" He'll be like, "No, I don't want to do that." And he'll go, "No," and then she'll just try to keep explaining like in the Lego Batman movie. No. I feel like that'd be Mike if he kept this on all day.
That's Mike right now.
I should wear this to work. I can ride
Knock
around
on
on
the
machines
door.
with
Knock
my
on the door.
cape.
I'm sitting on
Knock on the door. Hello.
Oh, dude.
Sorry.
And wow, I hit you quick.
Indeed, my good sir.
Oh lordy.
All right, so.
Whoa. Breathe, brother.
Hold on. I got to bring it back. So.
Batman's back.
The He Who Remains had to make sure this book got to Renslayer so she could hand it to Victor Timely so he could go through all this to create to go try to fix that thing, to turn to spaghetti so he can create all the variants. I think Victor Timely was the original. And He Who Remains and all that are the variants.
So that would go well with your theory that the splitting into spaghetti is like splitting you into different universes.
Well, if that thing's it's sucking everything in, all that stuff's going in that multiverse vacuum tube.
the bowl of multiverse
Exactly.
that brings on the Kang spaghetti.
So
Mom's
what I
spaghetti.
imagine might have to happen, let's fast forward all the way to the end of is Infinity War after Kang Dynasty?
A Secret War.
Secret War.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Secret War. Let's fast forward all the way to Secret War. That needs to be
It's Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars.
Loki stopping Renslayer from handing him that book. And that's how it all ends.
So it sounds like we're doing like an Inception-ish kind of thing here.
Bwah.
In theory. but it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, these last 2 episodes are just gonna be very not mind blowing, but just like
mind bending.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
As the PG way of saying it.
Yeah.
So do you think we get any cameos in the last 2 episodes?
Bingo. Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing Deadpool pop in at the last episode.
Oh, could you imagine?
Yep.
Could you imagine?
Because it makes perfect sense.
It would totally set everything up.
It would totally set that up.
Deadpool will look at Loki and be like, I have a lot to say, but the mouse told me I can't curse right yet.
I have only a couple more months before I can.
I got a couple more months until I can actually say what I got.
Cut the black.
Yeah, bro. That would be all I need. Just give me Ryan Reynolds, and then he sees all the stuff happening in all the multiverse, and he's like, what the bam? And then just cuts into the end of the episode, and that's it.
Or he's sitting in front of his TV eating popcorn, and it all goes to crap, and Deadpool says, if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Yes.
First, I gotta call somebody.
Oh,
Throw that in there.
Cell phone ringer.
Yeah, wouldn't it be cool? That'd be so sick. I mean, we got, what was it supposed to be? X-Men 97 should be coming out soon, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
the toys
so-
are out.
The toys are out already?
The toys are
Oh,
out.
You would
sweet.
know that.
Dude, there are all kinds of them. They're
Mike and his toys.
How cool would it be, though? And I know this is kind of going off track, but if Deadpool pulls a character from 1987.
97?
97, yeah.
and just have like a straight cartoon on the screen, like Roger Rabbit style.
No, it would just be like a person, like, I don't know, the voice actor or something
Oh.
would be like the character or something like that.
Cam Clark. What is his name?
Charizard? What?
No, the guy who does Wolverine's voice.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Does Batman anyway.
I think Cam Clark does Liquid Snake. Carl something. Carl Weathers.
Weezer.
Carl
Oh,
Weathers.
sorry.
Oh, Jimmy's mom. Oh, Jimmy's mom.
Seriously, dude?
Can I have a croissant?
No, the worst part is,
I sound
think,
like him.
I think that was you growing up, man.
Yeah. Instead of croissant, I was like, can I have a brownie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want a pumpkin cookie?
No, I'm okay.
Why don't you want a pumpkin cookie?
I don't know how you say this name.
Giggity.
That's the voice of
Cathal
Wolverine.
J.
Cathal
Dodd.
Dodd. I was close. I knew it started with a C.
Cathal Dodd.
Cathal Dodd.
But
Cathal
let's
Dodd.
rewind this for a second, bro.
Yes.
Why don't you want a pumpkin cookie?
He's so hurt that you didn't want a pumpkin cookie.
Because I'm not a big pumpkin spice lover.
Bro, they're so good.
What?
I know. I'm sorry.
Dude.
I'm going to have to get a box for myself.
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice.
All right, so you guys got any other theories about Loki?
Couple of things I want to see. I want to see it end with Loki getting to the Council of Kangs and being like, we need serious help. I want to see, just because he was talking about Thor, I want to see him somehow, he has to go to a timeline where Thor's there and he can help him and he can say hi to him, and he has to stop and walk away to take care of TVA stuff. And 3, that's how I want to see Secret Wars.
Well, they did say, too, there's a lot of rumors going around, too, for Deadpool 3 that Owen Wilson and TVA will pop up in Deadpool.
I did see that.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
So
go back to the thing with Thor, though. I know that's like a rumor thing or like what you were looking for, but did you guys notice the Balder?
Yes.
the boulder.
The Balder.
That's a nice boulder.
But no, they had that the statues. So it was Balder, they had Odin, and they had Thor.
Thor's not that tall.
Thor's not that tall. But it's kind of weird that they threw him in there like that. But wasn't he supposed to be in a movie? He was supposed to be in the Thor: Love and Thunder movie, right?
I don't
There was a movie
know.
that they were because it was
I
supposed to be
honestly
the
tried to
guy
black
Was
out
from.
that
Balder
movie.
part of the Warriors 7 or whatever that
No.
was? Because I don't know.
No, he wasn't
Thor
part of
that
the
well.
Warrior 7, but the guy, he was one of the James Bond guys. He was something Craig. Hold on, Kevin.
Kev.
Do your job.
Alfred, phone, Google.
James Bond. I can't type.
Michael Craig?
Was it Michael Craig?
Michael Craig?
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. Told
there
you.
you go. Daniel Craig was supposed to play Balder. Yeah, they were throwing it, but I guess now they threw him into like the statue.
Okay.
Yeah, but I thought that was kind of a cool touch because we haven't seen anything about him yet. Maybe they're saving him for the future.
Maybe.
Mm. But Kev, you got anything for the show?
God, no. I mean, I'm kind of underwhelmed when it comes to Sylvie in this season.
I agree. She's not the badass.
Dude, she's working a full-time job, all right?
Sorry, throwing burgers at people is not a full-time job. Sorry, people.
From what
She's busy.
From what she did in the first season to this one, it's kind of like, I don't know.
It's anticlimactic with her.
It kind of feels like they're trying to figure out what to do with her.
But my point to that, though, is that they finally got magic turned back on at the TVA, so maybe they might throw some more stuff. Yeah, maybe they might start whooping some hiney.
Yeah, I want to see him grow his helmet with the horns and let it go, unleash.
Yes.
Yo, can we talk about the one we never talked about? Can we talk about the one scene where they're chasing the
shadows
in the shadow?
Yeah,
his duplicates. Oh, that was cool. That was a cool little touch.
Now, real quick, so the scene where he pruned himself, there was a lot going on in that scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you guys think was going on in his head? And saying, I've been here before, I got to prune myself. Like, that's a hard thing to do to yourself. Even though you know that that's you just pruned yourself. Like, do you think he was doing it just for the sake of the timeline? Because I feel like now...
Or has he done it before and seen what happened if he didn't?
Oh, that's right, because he was pruned.
Okay.
And so, yeah, so with him being pruned, so my theory could be correct then. I think the temporal spadoosh thingy... Spadoosh that everybody goes through, it puts them into a giant
limbo.
Yeah, like what if it goes to Battle World?
That's probably.
Ooh.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, that's kind of. So Battle World is, if I'm not mistaken, is created when all of the worlds converge and kind of amalgam into one.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. So
okay.
If you're thinking about it this way, right? When we saw all the timelines going off, what if that convergence happened and now we're going into one universe and this is how they bring everything into one? So this would also fix the theory of what Marvel just released recently, that Wanda is dead after the events of the movie, whatever it was called.
Multiverse
Madness.
But this would also add a way for them to bring all of those characters into the one universe and start it up.
And maybe have her be Magneto's kid again?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that is definitely the beautiful way to bring the Fantastic Four in. And the
I
X-Men
still
in.
love your theory when it came to the mutants, of how Kang's actually trying to stop them from becoming a thing. That's actually the what's the word?
You talking about whose theory?
Mike's theory.
Is my theory? Look, man, I have a lot of theories.
about how being a mutant is Kang's way of saying it's a what's that word?
Or Xavier is keeping them all at bay with Cerebro and making sure everyone forgets about him. That sounds like a theory of mine.
Yeah, that's
No,
you
brought up the last episode. You brought up it could mean mutants are I'm blanking on the word. The what did they use from the first season of Loki? What would be the reason TVA would show up in a universe?
Oh, it's like
Is this me or Frank?
what do they call them? I know what you're talking about.
It might have
though.
been.
It might have been Frank.
So, but they're a variant that was not following the normal timeline of that particular person.
Yeah, but what did they call it?
It started with an
though?
I. Insurrection?
It's gonna no.
It's
gonna bother
I'm just
me.
making up words now. That actually is a word. Never mind.
Okay, you know what? I think it might have been Frank.
smart
Mike,
guy.
excuse me.
Frank.
Frank brought up a theory of the mutants are the I just keep blanking on that word of what they call it. Because if you remember, from the first season of Loki, Kang stopped knowing what's going to happen next, and it's sin to when Wanda became the Scarlet Witch.
So you're saying when the activation of a mutant happened, he just completely blanked out?
Frank, you need to be here. But he brought up
Frank's not feeling well. Feel better, bro.
Feel better. Apparently not from Kev. Kev's like, stay sick, bro. Stay sick.
Frank, feel better. Scumbag. So, whatever. Let's just move on.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I can't put the word on right now either. But yeah, makes sense.
I thought it was you that said it, but I guess it was Frank.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
Any other closing thoughts, George?
No,
On Loki?
Loki, phenomenal so far. I'm excited. These next 2 episodes are going to be big episodes. I mean, they're talking about some really, really big things happening for these next 2. So, Thursday, cannot wait. Oh, Thursday I'm going to be busy. Dang it!
Yeah, you got one to prepare for the next
You
day.
got anything big going on Friday, bro?
Huh?
You got anything big going on Friday?
Yeah, I do. So your boy's getting hitched.
The biggest day of his life.
Congratulations, man.
I am selling my soul
off the
to
table, ladies.
No, I am off the table. But yeah, I am getting married on
single.
Friday. Kev, I'm going to get you a date at this wedding.
Okay.
I'm going to find you a lucky lady that still has her teeth.
Remember, just walk up to him and be like, single?
I thought you were going to have him do the Fonzie thing and be like, hey.
Nah, dude, you break the ice. You go up and you just do a little snap and you go, single? And they're either going to laugh at you and walk away or they're going to go, haha, yeah. There you go, dude.
Yeah. If only it was that easy, Mike.
Let's just cut this whole thing.
No, we keeping it in there. But anyway.
Oh, God.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, that's Loki, guys. Next 2 episodes, they're coming out soon. I can't wait. We can't wait. So, on our next episode, we'll probably be talking about the finale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That and the Marvels.
Which we got to set up and see.
Kev,
Yeah.
have you been playing anything video game wise?
Have I been playing anything? You mean the not potential. I'm saying now. Game of the year. Spider-Man 2, Insomniac, Game of the Year. I'm calling it now. It's not even close. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if it's the Tears of the Kingdom, Final Fantasy. I don't care. Spider-Man 2 is Game of the Year.
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Well, Batman has left the building.
He's gonna go fight crime.
Yeah.
He's gonna fight Joker.
Get him.
Get him.
All right. It's just me and Kev now.
It's just me and Georgie.
Hey, buddy.
Young Slayer 2000.
If you guys didn't notice, I did bring a Halloween prop today, but it is my Anakin Skywalker lightsaber that I got from Disney about 5 years ago.
That's
But-
5 years ago.
Yeah, dude, it looks good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. So, this is my Halloween costume. I tried to find Jedi robes, but I couldn't find them in time.
I brought a wand, but I'm not talking about the actual wand from Harry Potter.
Sorry, children.
Whoa! Is that your gonna be a pickup line for the wedding? I got a wand and I'm not afraid to use it. He's gonna walk up, Avada Kedavra!
This episode is a mess. This is what happens when Larry's not here.
Avada Kedavra! Anyway, do you want to continue about Spider-Man?
Sure.
Keep going about Spider-Man. Yeah, we're doing that.
So, okay, Spider-Man 2. Fantastic video game. As you all know, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and I played Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales before. Fantastic, amazing games, but those 2 games feel like the prototype for what Spider-Man 2 is to me. From the gliding, we could glide in this game, super fun.
The freaking him like skidding across the water looks
Yes.
so cool.
Yes, the fighting, the combat is a lot better. They do a lot of like duos, like if you're with Miles or other people that I will not say. They do these combos where you're just fighting a guy and they just pop up and you guys do a takedown. And what they do for this game is fantastic. I just saw they did remove a sign from New York.
They did.
They removed Matthew Murdock sign from their building, and the creative director was asked as he goes, and I quote, stay tuned. So, with that being said, could this be a DLC? I'm thinking if it's going to be DLC, I'm thinking it's going to be Trials of Kingpin.
Ooh, and so you think you'll get Daredevil as a playable character?
Maybe in the future, maybe for this DLC. Because they did say of a certain character also that's in this game, they're going to see what the fans think of him, and if they like him, they will do a spinoff of him.
Kevin?
Yeah?
You know my best friend, right?
Which one? You talking about me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
You want to spill some beans?
You sure?
Guys, if you're willing to play this game and you don't want to hear what Kevin says, just skip ahead about next episode.
Till later. Okay, so in the game, they surprise us. You could play Venom. For a mission. When Harry gets back the symbiote from Peter, you could play as Venom and beat up all the Oscorp security and all the hunters that hunt Venom. And you get to fight Kraven as Venom.
Ooh.
And may I say, it doesn't end well for Kraven.
I mean, shoot.
Because
I've seen how big that boy is. Venom is huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
It wasn't close at all. And all said and done, Venom bites his head off.
Ooh, they show that?
Not him doing it, but
oh man,
you could tell he does it. But yeah, they said if the fans like Venom and how you could play as him, they were going to give us a Venom spinoff
as a full game.
As a full game. Now, with how it ended, I don't know how they would do it. Granted, I mean, they could do anything. I mean, they gave us Carnage in the side mission as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Wait, did you finish the game already?
Almost.
Damn.
I finished the whole main story. I still got to do the side missions.
Jesus.
But I do know that Carnage is in the game. He does get the symbiote.
That's kind of cool.
So we could see him in the DLC or potentially the Spider-Man 3 game, which we all know is coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it didn't win Game of the Year when the Spider-Man 1 came out.
I mean, if you really remember, I mean, that year it lost to, I think, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Really?
I think that was the year.
Red Dead Redemption was you know what? I think this sounds like deja vu. I think we said this already, but I think it was Red Dead.
I think
maybe a couple episodes ago we talked about it.
Let me look.
About the hype. We're talking about the hype of it.
When did it come out again? 2018?
18, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. 2018 God of War won Game of the Year.
Oh, okay. That could make sense, though.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, I was going to say, Red Dead it's good, but it ain't Game of the Year good.
Yeah.
At least not.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, that was a tough year for Spider-Man to win that. But this year, they're winning it. They do, flat out incredible.
Now, how would you feel if it didn't?
They didn't. Granted, I didn't play. I'm not a Zelda fan, so I wouldn't. It's down to 3 games in my opinion. It's down to Spider-Man 2, Tears of the Kingdom, and Final Fantasy. I didn't play Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
I didn't play Tears of the Kingdom either.
My cousins have Final Fantasy, and they swear on it.
I swear, I heard Final Fantasy. This is really good. I'm not surprised. I mean, it looked great and everything. I'd be disappointed if it doesn't win, but I think it will.
Done fighting crime, Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk Spider-Man Game of the Year.
Yeah, we're talking about it. Yeah. So, I mean, I haven't played it. I hope to play it.
Play it.
Did you get the disc?
No.
Oh, bro.
I
you know what?
I wanted to get
Larry's getting the disc, right?
Yeah, he's got it.
I'll rent it off of Larry.
He's got it. He's been playing it. I don't know how far he got.
Larry, when you finish that thing, can you pass it over to Jorge? I'll pay a renter's fee. It'll be like Redbox all over again. You remember those days?
Oh, God.
I remember Gamefly.
Gamefly. Yes. Yes.
Wait, what? You knew
Gamefly.
Gamefly, but you didn't know the other stuff that we were talking about earlier?
What other stuff?
What?
Weren't you guys talking about something earlier and he was like, yeah, I don't remember because I was 1?
That was the Matrix.
The Matrix. There you go.
Yeah, that's.
I know Gamefly. I had
like 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know Gamefly did come out a lot later.
Yeah, I had Gamefly.
All right.
Bit expensive, but I had it.
It was like $10 a month.
It was good.
Nah, I remember it went up in
got
price.
that 2-disc deal.
Yeah. I jumped on it when it first came out though.
Me too.
Yeah.
I had Wii, 360, and maybe PS3, but I only had like 2 games for that.
Bring that back. I'd do that because I'm tired of playing $70 a game. It's disgusting. Call of Duty, $100.
What?
It was $70
Regular edition?
No.
Oh.
I didn't pay for the $100 yet.
Look, man, I think I paid like $100 and got Call of Duty 2, Modern Warfare 2, and night vision goggles. And I think I paid $100.
Really? You got night vision goggles?
Yeah, I got that set. You want it? Dude, they sell for like crazy expensive. I should sell them.
You probably should just sell them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You want to buy them?
No.
I mean, man, they're so cheap. Don't you want to buy them?
Yeah, right. As I pull up the page and it says like $5,000 for night vision.
No, they sell for like $75 to $100.
They're probably like the thermal night visions,
I don't know.
not the actual like what is it, the phosphorus ones. But anyway, all right. So yeah, so Kev's theory, and we're gonna come back to this. But Kev's theory, Spider-Man 2 Game of the Year. If you guys think the same thing, make sure you drop a like in the description area, and also add some comments on other games you might think are better than Spider-Man.
And we could also see a potential Wolverine too. I
Well-
mean, Wolverine is in
The same universe.
Yeah, the Insomniac is making a Wolverine game supposed to come out maybe next year. They haven't really
They're
said
also
anything
making
about
the
it.
Iron Man game too, aren't they?
No, I think it's EA.
Dude, they should just make
I
one
think.
game
Don't quote me on
universe. Like the Avengers game should be in the Spider-Man universe.
Well, here's the thing.
Then you couldn't multi-platform it.
But that'd be so cool though.
But here's my thing. 'Cause
Everybody can pick a character.
It's like I said to you when it comes to the Easter eggs of Matthew Murdock
Yeah.
and everything. They also had a Fantastic Four
The
Easter
Baxter
egg.
building?
It's bad, yeah.
Yeah, there's a building and it has 4 on top of it.
Yeah, Baxter building.
In the game? The
Yes.
new one? Oh shoot.
So they could potentially have a Fantastic Four, which I would not be
Listen.
upset about. And there is a mission in the game. You play as Miles. You go search for Black Cat because Kraven is after her, and she goes to the sanatorium and grabs a wand that transports her anywhere she goes.
Oh.
And the cool mission is you are trying to chase after her. You go through portals.
Are they orange?
That would have been cool. It'd be like,
Are they like MCU portals?
Kinda.
Oh, okay.
that's kind of cool.
But they did that also because they did Ratchet and Clank. They
Insomniac.
the Ratchet and Clank game.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that was kind of a little hat tip
Oh,
the hat
that's
to
kind of
that.
cool. I like that.
And she sends you to the Arctic. You go through the portal, you're in the Arctic for a few seconds, and you go back to New York.
Freeze my tush off, girl.
And at the end of the mission, you get the wand back from her because she goes to Paris. Oh,
Paris.
yeah, Patty.
Black
She goes
Cat
to Paris, and when Miles is about to use it to find Mr. Negative, it disappears, and he gets a note. It says, "We just came back from the Paul. Thanks. We owe you one. Me and the Doctor owe you one. Wong."
Oh, that's so sick.
So Doctor Strange and Wong are in this universe.
That's so sick, dude. I'm telling you, this Insomniac universe could be so big for players. Because I'm telling you, if they can get it right, you can beat anybody in New York City as a superhero. What if it would be so even more cool if it wound up being like, you can go ahead and play with friends, and then they have the Battle of New York, and you get Loki and the Centauri coming down, and that'd be so sick.
Yeah, we could have gotten that with Marvel's Avengers, but we didn't do that.
That game was booty.
Yeah.
Dude, I have it, and I look at it and laugh.
Yeah.
That game was terrible.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
Storyline was
And
bad.
they gave us another Spider-Man character that we're probably going to get to play as in the future.
Spider-Ham?
No.
Peter Porker?
No.
Noir?
Silk. Spider Silk.
Wait, the character's in the game?
Yeah. She's in the end credit scene because Miles' mom is starting to see somebody, and it's Cindy's dad, and you didn't see her face, but he goes, "This is Cindy." So we're probably gonna see Silk in the future in the Spider-Man game too. All we're missing is Gwen.
She's probably there, bro.
She has to.
She's there somewhere. We just haven't gotten too far in Peter's story yet.
But
He's just hanging out with bogus Mary Jane. Nobody likes Mary Jane.
Don't get me started on the MJ missions.
MJ is trash. Give
Oh
me
my
some
God.
Gwen Stacy.
Now
okay?
I will say the last MJ mission is actually not bad, but I don't need MJ missions. I'm sorry. All she does is just sneak around.
Yeah,
I don't need
Wait,
that.
you play as MJ?
Yeah, you can play
Yes.
as MJ, but she just like stalks around, and it's like one of those like stealthy missions.
Yes.
And it's the worst mission because you're like, this is boring. This is so
Unfortunately, you get
boring.
3 missions of her, but the last one is actually not bad. But still, I don't need MJ missions. I'm
don't
fine
even
with
know
just
why-
playing as Miles and Peter.
Right,
I
like-
don't care.
That's like them adding like Yuri. Like you have a Yuri mission.
Oh yeah, she's in the game too.
Of course, she's a cop lady.
No, she's the
Like
vigilante now. She's
Oh really?
yeah, what's her name?
She's a character that you can. She's not a police person anymore.
No, well in the comics they do it. They're doing it has like in the comics she gets messed up and she starts to believe that the police like the law is not correct, so she thinks she has to go out and do it herself.
Oh,
She becomes a vigilante.
interesting. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool.
I'm blanking on her name. Hold on.
Dude, you're blanking a lot today, sir.
I know. It's been a while.
lot.
Oh, Rafe. She's
Oh.
Rafe. She becomes Rafe.
Word. All right. Well, again,
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. But yes, game of the year. Absolutely incredible. Insomniac, well done. Only one little snippet. Story was a little short. Felt a little short than the first one, but overall, amazing time. No point intended.
all right, cool. All right, what's next on the agenda, Michael?
Well, I figured it's Halloween, and we're going to probably try and finish up with what is your favorite scary movie?
Scary movie.
I will go first if that helps, gentlemen.
Go
Sure,
for
go
it.
ahead.
I know I said I would probably put the question out in the group chat yesterday, but I didn't.
Terrible. No. All right.
So my all-time favorite scary movie would probably no surprise to people who know me, but 1991 Night of the Living Dead remake by Tom Savini.
Okay.
Okay.
I remember being a little kid watching it. It was about the same time I was playing. I didn't see it in its theatrical run, obviously, but I watched it on TNT. There was a show with Joe Bob Bridges where he had like this trailer park hosted a monster show, and he would play like scary movies and give commentary on them. But I remember watching it and getting so scared out of my mind. This is about the same time. It was between like Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2. So like zombies were like in my nightmares all the time. And then I saw this, and it has Tony Todd's in it, the Candyman. That's about the only recognizable actor in it. But the girl who plays Barbara, instead of being like in the original Night of the Living Dead, Barbara goes like catatonic and like does nothing. But in this, Barbara, like the warrior instinct snaps in her, and she like goes crazy. And Tom Savini did such amazing makeup in it. He's the original makeup artist for Dawn of the Dead by George Romero. But so back to Joe Bob Bridges. He would talk about it. It's still on TNT. It left this just such an impression on me. And again, I was probably somewhere around like 6th or 7th grade, and like full on nightmares, like waking up screaming in the middle of the night, scared the bejesus out of me.
And then he became Batman.
And I became Batman. But zombies have been such a huge part of my. Me and my wife, we ended up doing zombie engagement photos.
Oh yeah, you did say that about that, right?
Yes, I sold. I was on Walking Dead from the beginning. I ended up selling the first 25 issues to buy my engagement ring for my wife.
He was literally telling me this story.
I was, and I did not mean for this to come back around, but it does. It's just, that's the movie that really sparked zombies for me, and zombies have been such a big part of my life and played an important role But 1991, Tom Savini, Night of the Living Dead remake scares me even today.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, George.
All right. So crazy enough, I actually loved zombie movies growing up. It never scared me. I always thought they were just funny. It's always weird because like me and my sister when we were younger, we would watch scary movies for the laugh. Okay, it was weird. We kind of liked it, but
their brains are getting eaten.
that's kind of where we were at. They were like, "Why would you go into that room, dummy?" You know what I mean? Like we're kind of those guys. But there was one movie that freaked me out, and it was The Exorcist, the first Exorcist movie. That movie was pure creepy. The little girl's face and
Turning around.
Oh my god, that was just so weird for me. But I grew up in the Catholic Church pretty heavily. So seeing something like that was like, yo, that could be real. Little demon girl. And then her crawling along the walls and stuff like that. And it was just borderline creepy. Like that was a serious movie that got me nightmares when I was younger.
Did you ever hear about like the curse of like the Exorcist movie?
No.
So there was all this death threat. I can't remember all the people who died, but all these people who were involved in the cast and the crew and stuff ended up dying.
I did hear that. Yeah.
And then I want to say it's something Reagan, the girl who plays the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reagan, I think.
They, for some of the special effects, they were supposed to strap her down to the bed, and they would shake the bed so she can make all these unholy movements.
Yeah.
Well, one time they didn't strap her down right, and she ended up like breaking her back.
Oh snap!
Yeah. And to this day, like that's the first movie where they had like a priest come to the set and bless it.
Wow.
And like to this, that even like movies today, like that's just something that is normal when they make like movies like that.
Yeah, I mean those kind of movies are like some real dark stuff that's actually real life. You know what I mean? Like yeah, zombies. I mean we do know that there's the ultimate zombie. His name is Jesus. But really, when you think about it, like there's a real thing with spirits and stuff like that. Now, I'm not trying to get all spiritual or anything like that, but at the end of the day, like that stuff is actually pretty real. So like you could be opening a door when you do stuff like this. So like it's a weird place to be in. But that's why this movie scared me so much, because it felt like this could really happen to somebody that I know personally.
What was her name? Oh well, either way, she got her.
So yeah, Exorcist.
You want some pea soup?
I'm gonna be that guy because this is how I am. I'm really not much into a horror movie fan. I'm not much of a fan at all. Horror movies to me were just like the same to me. Like it was just killer, people getting killed, making dumb decisions, etc.
It's always teenagers.
I mean,
Dude, Jason Voorhees is the ultimate STD.
What? What?
So the people, they end up getting busy, and right away he kills them. All right.
We call that cock blockers.
We call that STD.
He's a serial
sexually transmitted disease. He kills you right away. Go on, Kevin.
Well, in that case.
Anyway, so I mean, when it comes to movies, they're hit or miss to me, but I would say Halloween for me just because of its classic. And it's a little, my neighbor across the street, he goes all out for Halloween. He decorates, he goes crazy. And every year I would dress up and scare people around the neighborhood around his house.
You would have to dress up for that?
Yes. Believe it or not.
Sorry, I have to throw a shot in there. Anyway.
You've been taking that shot all day.
I love you.
No,
He's been holding it in his pocket.
Yeah, apparently. So, and after everyone leaves and, all the kids are back inside, whatever, we would hang out at his place. We would order pizza, and every year we would watch the first Halloween. That was their tradition. That was his family's tradition. And, I mean, Michael Myers is one of the best slashers to ever been created. Now, I always got confused with him and Michael Myers, like Mike Myers, the actor. So, I'm not going to lie to you.
The Cat in the Hat is a killer.
Every time Austin Powers he kills somebody, all he hears, "Oh, behave."
You'd be like, "Yeah, baby, yeah." I had to do it again. Yeah, baby, behave.
But I mean, also like George said, Exorcist. My mom loves The Exorcist. She loved the original. I don't know if she hasn't seen the new one yet. I don't think so.
There's a bunch. I mean, they have like multiple different versions. Like, so they obviously have the first one, but then there was one that was a prequel to where it was the priest.
Yeah.
His backstory and how he was like in like.
There was a TV show as well on Fox.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I watched it with my mom. It only lasted like 2 seasons.
I didn't even know that.
The first season was pretty
that.
good. They brought back the original actress, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
But yeah. And also too, it's kind of funny. I'm not big of a horror movie fan, but Ice Nine Kills is one of my favorite bands, and their whole thing is about horror. All their songs are about horror, so it's like
their whole album became my gym playlist.
You're welcome. So yeah. If it was up to me, I mean, it's Halloween original. Mike Myers is one of the greatest slashers.
It's
Respect, bro.
On that note, any other Halloween goodness?
So
non-scary.
Yeah, let's do that. Non-scary Halloween movies.
Like the fun movies. I mean, Hocus Pocus is
Hocus
up there.
Pocus is number 1 for me.
Halloween Town.
Halloween Town.
Halloween Town.
They've been playing that on loop. The 4 movies on YouTube.
I've been watching. No, it's been on Disney too. I've been watching.
Yeah.
Disney Plus. I pulled it up the other day. I'm like, Halloween Town? Hell yeah!
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. So that's a good one to be like, what is it? A Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
Both. It's both.
Because after Halloween, guys, we don't have Thanksgiving. We have Christmas. For the rest of the year.
Bring on the gravy.
I want the gravy.
I was literally telling Mike, it's so funny when people start like literally November 1st. Oh, Christmas. But we completely forget about Thanksgiving.
Bro, I don't forget about Thanksgiving. Trust me. Okay? Do you see this? Yeah, I ain't forgetting it. Yeah, Mike.
Bad belly.
Yeah. That backpack.
The Bat Belly.
Alfred. I want that turkey. More gravy. I want turkey.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Are you guys doing anything for Halloween?
Working.
Halloween is at, like, people do it at night, bro, not during the day.
Okay, working and then going to bed.
Oh, jeez.
I am taking my beautiful daughter and beautiful wife around the neighborhood.
Aww.
My daughter's dressing as a unicorn princess.
Nice.
My wife is being a unicorn, and my wife just made me my costume shirt today, which says Unicorn Security.
Ooh, I like that.
So it's a black shirt. I'm going to wear some glasses, and I'm going to be Unicorn Security.
He's going to be risky business for
exactly.
unicorns. Just make sure you have pants on.
Oh, brother.
So I'm actually hanging out. Yeah, I'm hanging out with the kids. We're gonna go around, not our neighborhood, but like toward like Fishtown area. They got a lot of candy over there. They don't give you this little skimpy stuff either. They're giving bars, bro.
In Fishtown,
they're bars.
Dude, I remember when like Fishtown was like Halloween Town all the time. It was scary.
It's nice. Last time we went, last year we went down there, and there's just one block, and it's packed, dude. It's almost got to the point where like if you're on the right side of the block, you're going down, and then on the left side of the block you're going back up. Like it is a giant loop around.
Yo, you ever been down to the barcade there in Fishtown?
Yep.
Oh,
I was there for my birthday.
So nice, yeah.
It was packed, but it was cool.
It's a nerd paradise.
My buddy used to live on top of the M room there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like literally like right on top of it. Yep. And we went on a couple bar crawls there, I think for his 30th or something, but a lot of fun.
Yeah, dude, Barcade's great. Now I want to go there for Halloween.
What was the other one? The Handlebars there?
Whoa, what? I never heard of that one. And Mike's over here like, we ain't going trick-or-treat. We're going bar
dude, I'd rather go trick-or-treating than drinking.
Alfred. No, I'm only going because my kids don't eat candy as much.
I don't either.
So I'll be eating it. It's a win-win for me.
Holla.
I get 2 bags.
Okay, real quick. What's everyone's favorite Halloween candy?
Whoa.
Ooh.
That's hard, man.
Mine's not even close. Reese's. Anything Reese's.
That's hard, though, because...
Chocolate and peanut butter, great combo.
So growing up, it was like Three Musketeers.
Ew.
Was my favorite, yeah.
Actually,
Black Horse here, baby.
Three Musketeers, it kind of like, that candy kind of grew on me. I didn't like it as a kid, but as I grew up, I was like, oh, it's actually not bad.
I got one better. Crackle.
Crackle.
The red Hershey's that has like the Rice Krispie treats inside. And
it's called Kit Kat.
No. It has like pieces of Rice Krispie in it.
I know, I'm kidding.
Oh, I was
serious.
I'm about to kill you again. Ooh, his eyes rolled back.
I was born to be an actor.
I am a sour candy guy,
Like my
so
uncle.
Oh, I do like
Sour Patch Kids, #1.
Twin Snakes. Give me
Twin
some
Snakes. Oh, dude, I got hidden
Love-
Twin Snakes at home.
I just need a whole bag.
I've always loved.
I buy like two.
I've always
hide 'em.
My one neighbor,
yeah, for just
when I went trick or treating 1 year, she gave out was warheads.
Really?
So I grabbed like a big hand. I loved warheads. Oh, it's so.
When
good.
did you guys stop trick or treating? Be honest.
Wow. I think, you know what's crazy? I
How
swear
old
when
was
I was
I?
around like 10 years old, I felt like I was the guy, and I'm like, I'm too old for this.
Bro, I
Dude,
think I stopped
senior
at-
year high school, I was a trash bag.
I'm trash.
I cut holes in the bag, put my head and arms through it. When are you? I'm a trash bag.
I'm trash.
Get out of here. You're trash. I know.
I know, that's the point. I think I stopped at 13.
I think the last time I actually did anything, I dressed up as a zombie. What was it? A zombie? No. What the hell was I?
Disco zombie?
No. A
Disco-
70s vampire. So I had an afro, and I had like a gold chain, and I had my teeth. Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Go for it.
Yeah. So I was like popping that thing around.
What did you guys used to use as your Halloween bags? Pillowcase.
Yep. Towards the end, I used like the last couple years, I used pillowcases.
Yeah,
Bro, I
we were
used like
pillowcase.
Walmart bags or like shopping bags.
Nah, dude,
Well,
we were
I
didn't get
like
that deep.
I remember my last year of trick or treating. I was like, I need to go like all out. So I went like around my neighborhood, all the way down. Like I went like 10 to 15 blocks, and my pillowcase was so thin, small at the beginning. And then when I came back, you would think I'm Santa Claus. Like that. It was like this.
I'm about to go to your neighborhood.
Like that fat. Like,
Yeah,
it was,
dude.
It was a lot.
I'm about to go by you.
Okay.
Be like, hey, Kev, don't mind us. We're across the street just doing some trick or treating.
All right, can I come? I got nothing to do.
Can we take Kev trick or treating?
We should, because he's apparently trying to be an old man. You're like, I'm going to go to work and go to sleep.
Well, I have work.
Boring?
I have work that day.
All right, and you don't have work the next day. It's off.
I do.
I like sleep.
I
Then
like
again-
sleep too, but I like candy more.
Candy helps you.
I can't really.
It makes me do things like this, bro.
That
You have a
explains
wedding to
it.
prepare for, man.
You've seen me on caffeine.
Oh,
me on
everyone saw you how
Yeah,
you are on
that-
caffeine. Mike had to take the can away from you. You're like, no.
No, man.
I had to
Like,
make sure it was just coffee.
I mean, I don't know.
Let me see your pinky nails, bro. On that note, happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Go ahead, be safe, have a great time with your family, and we'll catch you
Spooky
guys on the next
season.
episode.
Adios.
Peace.
Later.